I'm Linda Rodriguez, Curator of Education for the Art Museum of South Texas, and I want to welcome you to the 12th Annual Christmas Tree Forest, presented by HEB, the Junior League of Corpus Christi, and the Art Museum of South Texas. Each of the 30 trees in the exhibition have been decorated by a local school group or youth organization to represent a classic or award-winning children's book. Let's take a tour, shall we? Alice's Adventures in Wonderland by Lewis Carroll, decorated by Kaffee Middle School Art Club. A young girl named Alice falls asleep and dreams that she follows a white rabbit down a hole. She has many wondrous, often bizarre adventures. Alice often changes size unexpectedly, growing as tall as a house and shrinking to 3 inches. Some of the strange creatures she meets are the March Hare, the Cheshire Cat, the Mad Hatter, and the Red Queen. Another by Christian Robinson, decorated by Skidmore-Tynan High School Art Club. A young girl enters another universe with her pet cat through a portal in her bedroom. This new topsy-turvy world is similar, but not quite the same as her own. They meet other children of many ethnicities wearing a variety of clothing and playing different games. The girl and her cat spot their lookalikes, which leads to some fun moments. A Bear Called Paddington by Michael Bond, decorated by Gregory Portland Middle School. Paddington Bear first met the Brown family at Paddington Railway Station. He had traveled all the way back from darkest Peru with only a jar of marmalade, a suitcase, and a label reading, "Please look after this bear." Mr. and Mrs. Brown promptly welcomed the adventurous bear into their family, and in honor of their meeting place, they named him Paddington. The Browns soon discovered that Paddington is a most unusual bear. Beauty and the Beast by Teddy Slater, decorated by Oak Park Elementary School. Belle has dreamt of adventures like the ones she reads in books, of traveling the world outside her small town. When Belle's father is captured, she takes his place as a prisoner of the fearsome beast. But life in the enchanted castle isn't as terrible as Belle imagines, and she ultimately finds friendship and love. Enjoy this tale as old as time about adventure and love, about looking past first appearances, and about the inner beauty and beast in all of us. A Charlie Brown Christmas by Charles M. Schultz, decorated by the Arts After School program at the Garcia Arts and Education Center. Christmas is almost here, which means ice skating, Christmas carols, and sparkly lights everywhere, even on Snoopy's doghouse. Everyone is enjoying the holiday celebrations except Charlie Brown. Can the Peanuts gang help Charlie Brown discover the true meaning of Christmas? Charlotte's Web by E.B. White, decorated by Seashore Middle Academy. Some pig, humble, radiant. These are the words in Charlotte's Web, high up in Zuckerman's barn. Charlotte's spiderweb tells of her feelings for a little pig named Wilbur, who simply wants a friend. They also express the love of a girl named Fern, who saved Wilbur's life when he was born the runt of his litter. Chicka Chicka Boom Boom by Bill Martin Jr. and John Archambault, decorated by John F. Kennedy Elementary School. In this lively alphabet rhyme, all the letters of the alphabet race each other up the coconut tree. Will there be enough room? Oh no! Chicka Chicka Boom Boom! Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs by Judy Barrett, decorated by the Elementary Gifted and Talented program of Robstown ISD. The tiny town of Chew and Swallow was very much like any other tiny town, except for its weather, which came 3 times a day at meal times. It rained things like soup, it snowed things like mashed potatoes, and sometimes the wind blew in storms of hamburgers. Life for the townspeople was delicious until the weather took a turn for the worse. The food got larger, and so did the portions. Chew and Swallow was plagued by damaging floods and storms of huge food. Something had to be done, and in a hurry. The Day the Crayons Quit by Drew Daywalt, decorated by the School of Science and Technology, Bayshore. Poor Duncan just wants to color, but when he opens his box of crayons, he finds only letters, all saying the same thing. His crayons have had enough. They quit. Blue crayon needs a break from coloring water. Black crayon wants to be used for more than just outlining, and orange and yellow are no longer speaking. What can Duncan possibly do to appease all of the crayons and get them back to doing what they do best? Dragons Love Tacos by Adam Rubin, decorated by Miller High School Yearbook. Dragons love tacos. They love chicken tacos, beef tacos, great big tacos, and teeny tiny tacos. So if you want to lure a bunch of dragons to your party, you should definitely serve tacos. Buckets and buckets of tacos. Unfortunately, where there are tacos, there is also salsa, and if a dragon accidentally eats spicy salsa, oh boy, you're in red-hot trouble. The Gingerbread Man by Gail Yarrell, decorated by Miller High School Sophomore Council. Run, run, as fast as you can. You can't catch me, I'm the Gingerbread Man. Follow the Gingerbread Man as he runs from the old woman, the old man, the pig, the cow, and the horse, and meets a sly fox. Giraffes Can't Dance by Giles Andre, decorated by Galvan Elementary School Student Council. Giraffes Can't Dance is a touching tale of Gerald the giraffe who wants nothing more than to dance. With crooked knees and thin legs, it's harder for a giraffe than you would think. Gerald is finally able to dance to his own tune when he gets some encouraging words from an unlikely friend. Go Dog Go by P.D. Eastman, decorated by Galvan Elementary School Robotics Club. Written for beginning readers using only 75 different words, this beloved book by P.D. Eastman, edited by Dr. Seuss, features all kinds of wonderful dogs riding bicycles, scooters, skis, roller skates, and driving all sorts of vehicles on their way to a party held on top of a tree. Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone by J.K. Rowling, decorated by Corpus Christi 4-H. Harry Potter has never even heard of Hogwarts when the letters start dropping on the doormat at number 4 Privet Drive. Addressed in green ink on yellowish parchment with a purple seal, they are swiftly confiscated by his grisly aunt and uncle. Then on Harry's 11th birthday, a great beetle-eyed giant of a man called Rubeus Hagrid bursts in with some astonishing news. Harry Potter is a wizard, and he has a place at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. An incredible adventure is about to begin. I Like Myself by Karen Beaumont, decorated by R.A. Hall Elementary School, 1st grade. This is one little girl's exuberant ode to self-esteem that celebrates the joy of liking who you are. Even as she imagines herself with increasingly silly physical features such as knobby knees or hippo hips or purple polka-dotted lips, this indomitable little girl's sense of self-worth remains strong. Sassy and soulful, this book is sure to inspire every child to revel in his or her own special uniqueness. I'm Not Just a Scribble by Diane Alber, decorated by Portland Homeschool Art. Scribble never thought he was different until he met his first drawing. Then, after being left out because he didn't look like everyone else, Scribble teaches the drawings how to accept each other for who they are, which enables them to create amazing art. The Legend of the Poinsettia by Tommy DePaula, decorated by Incarnate Word Academy Elementary. In Mexico, the poinsettia is called Flor de la Nochebuena, flower of the holy night. At Christmas time, the flower blooms, the red stars lighting up the countryside. This legend tells how the poinsettia came to be through a little girl's unselfish gift to the Christ child. The Little Mermaid by Michael Teitelbaum, decorated by Gap Co-op. More than anything else, Princess Ariel longs to visit the world of humans. She even falls in love with a human named Prince Eric. But will the Little Mermaid remain with the prince of her dreams without losing everything she loves? The Lorax by Dr. Seuss, decorated by Solomon Coles High School. Experience the beauty of the truffula trees and the danger of taking our earth for granted in a story that is timely, playful, and hopeful. The book's final pages teach us that just one small seed or one small child can make a difference. The Magic Paintbrush by Julia Donaldson, decorated by Ray High School Art Department. With her magic paintbrush, Shen can paint steaming pots full of fish and oysters to feed the hungry people in her village. But when the evil emperor hears of her gift, he commands Shen to paint gold for him instead. She is determined to keep her promise to paint only for the poor, but how can she match the emperor's mighty power? The Mixed Up Chameleon by Eric Carle, decorated by Ray High School Student Council. There once was a small green chameleon that wished to be handsome like a flamingo, smart like a fox, and funny like a seal. But with each transformation in size, shape, and color, the chameleon learns that maybe being yourself is best of all. Mr. Popper's Penguins by Richard Atwater, decorated by Classical Conversations Calallen. The Poppers unexpectedly come into possession of a penguin, then get a penguin from the zoo who mates with the first penguin to have 10 baby penguins. Before long, something must be done before they eat the poppers out of house and home. The Nightmare Before Christmas by Golden Books, decorated by Adkins Middle School Art Club. Jack is bored of the scaring, the terror, the fright, tired of being something that goes bump in the night. And so, in an effort to bring joy to his town, Jack kidnaps Santa and takes his place as the jolly old elf. But instead of bringing joy to the world, Jack, who is little more than a grinning skeleton, brings fear by delivering creepy toys and riding a sleigh carried by skeletal reindeer. Only through a number of things going horribly wrong does Jack learn the true meaning of Christmas. Not a Box by Antoinette Portis, decorated by St. James Episcopal School. A box is just a box, unless it's not a box. From mountain to rocket ship, a small rabbit shows that a box will go as far as the imagination allows. Inspired by a memory of sitting in a box on her driveway with her sister, Antoinette Portis captures the thrill when pretend feels so real that it actually becomes real, when the imagination takes over inside a cardboard box, and through play, a child is transported to a world where anything is possible. Pete the Cat by Eric Litwin, decorated by the School of Science and Technology, Corpus Christi. Pete the Cat is rocking in his school shoes. Pete discovers the library, the lunchroom, the playground, and lots of cool places at school. And no matter where he goes, Pete never stops moving and grooving and singing his song, because it's all good. The Phantom Tollbooth by Norton Juster, decorated by Carroll High School National Art Honor Society. For Milo, everything's a bore. When a toll booth mysteriously appears in his room, he drives through only because he's got nothing better to do. But on the other side, things seem different. Milo visits the Island of Conclusions, you get there by jumping, learns about time from a ticking watchdog named Talk, and even embarks on a quest to rescue Rhyme and Reason. Somewhere along the way, Milo realizes something astonishing. Life is far from dull. In fact, it's exciting beyond his wildest dreams. The Polar Express by Chris Von Alsberg, decorated by Sam Houston Elementary. A young boy lying awake one Christmas Eve is welcomed aboard a magical train to the North Pole. The Polar Express makes its way to the city atop the world, where the boy will make his Christmas wish. This is a story for all who believe in the spirit of Christmas and those who treasure the sound of a reindeer's silver bell. Sing With Me, The Story of Selena Quintanilla by Diane Lopez, decorated by Windsor Park Elementary Art Club. From a very early age, Selena knew how to connect with people and bring them together with music. Follow Selena's rise to stardom from frontlining her family's band at rodeos and quinceañeras to performing in front of tens of thousands at the Houston Astrodome. Young readers will be empowered by Selena's dedication, learning Spanish as a teenager, designing her own clothes, and traveling around the country with her family, sharing her pride in her Mexican-American roots and her love of music and fashion with the world. Wabi Sabi by Mark Riebstein, decorated by Seal Junior High School. Wabi Sabi, a little cat in Kyoto, Japan, had never thought much about her name until friends visiting from another land asked her owner what it meant. At last, the master says, "That's hard to explain," and that is all she says. This unsatisfying answer sets Wabi Sabi on a journey to uncover the meaning of her name, and on the way discovers what Wabi Sabi is, a Japanese philosophy of seeing beauty in simplicity, the ordinary, and the imperfect. Winnie-the-Pooh by A. Milne, decorated by Baker Middle School Art Department. The main character in this beloved book is Winnie-the-Pooh, a good-natured, yellow-furred, honey-loving bear who lives in the forest surrounding the 100-acre wood. His companions are Eeyore, a gloomy gray donkey, Piglet, a timid pig, Al, a pontificating bird, the meddlesome rabbit, and Kanga, an energetic kangaroo whose inquisitive baby Roo lives in her pouch. Pooh, a self-described bear of very little brain, gets himself into all kinds of sticky situations. The Christmas tree forest will be on view through December 15th, so please take the opportunity to vote for your favorite tree by scanning the QR code or visiting our website online.